Do you have a hard time saying no to others or your kids? Let's unpack that a bit. Hi, my name is Tammy Bartles, and welcome to my channel, Pursuit Over Perfection, where I encourage women to organize their chaos one routine at a time. Today's video is a quick synopsis of the book Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. I read this book a few years ago, and I felt it to be extremely beneficial, so I wanted to touch on a few points from there, and thought they might be useful for you as well. We can easily distinguish physical boundaries, such as property lines. We know where our neighbor's yard starts and our yard begins. We also need to keep in mind that there are boundaries for our mental, emotional, and spiritual life as well. In Galatians 6:2, it says to carry one another's burdens. The book talks about how a burden is these boulders that you are incapable of carrying on your own. So often people have these daily loads that are something that we all have to carry, and they act as if they're this boulder that they can't or shouldn't have to carry alone. We all have our daily loads to carry, and it's when these boulders come into place and these burdens are put on people's lives, that's where as Christians we can make sure that we are stepping up and providing love and caring to our brother and sister in Christ. As moms, we are so often pushed to our limits, and I think that we go into this mode of we have to serve everyone else first, and there is a time and a place for that, especially if you have little ones. I get it. I was there. Way too often as both women and as Christians, it is often shown that boundaries are like this horrible thing, that we shouldn't say no and that we should just say yes to everything, but that doesn't serve us all of the time. There is a purpose for having boundaries in place, and those are to make sure that we don't have the burnout and that you don't have the frustration with your kids all of the time. There needs to be parameters in place. This isn't necessarily about needing to say yes to every play date and say yes to every volunteering gig. Knowing what is your threshold of what you can handle is truly important. I am not saying that you have to say no to everything. By no means. That is not what we're saying. It's about taking what you can offer and making the most of it. Again, it's all about organizing that chaos one routine at a time, understanding that you are not being selfish by having boundaries. This is something that if you would love to chat with me more, please send me an email. Let me know your thoughts. Comment on if you think that boundaries are really important as well. If you are ready to set some boundaries and know the importance of them, I highly recommend you checking out this book. I love how it definitely gives you, I feel like, the tools and the knowledge of when to say yes, how to say no in order to take control of your life. I hope this has served you. I hope that this has given you some ideas for you to maybe go check out this book if it sounds interesting to you. I would love for you to give me a thumbs up for this and subscribe to my channel. And again, I hope you have a blessed day. No.